What if I told you that the voice assistant you've been ignoring for years is about to become the smartest AI companion on the planet? Apple just made a move that changes everything. They're giving Siri a brain transplant. And the surgeon, Google's Gemini AI. This isn't just an update. This is Apple admitting they lost the AI race and then hiring the winning team to rebuild from scratch. By the time I'm done, you'll understand why your iPhone is about to feel like it's from the future. Let's dive in. Here's what's happening behind closed doors at Apple Park. According to multiple reports from Bloomberg and The Information, Apple is completely rebuilding Siri from the ground up, and they're doing it on Google Gemini's AI models. Now let that sink in for a second. Apple, the company that prides itself on doing everything in-house, the company that refused to put Google search in spotlight for years. That Apple is now letting Google's AI become the brain of their most personal product. Why? Because Siri has been embarrassingly bad. We've all been there. You ask Siri a simple question and she either misunderstands you completely or gives you a web search result that makes you want to throw your phone. Meanwhile, ChatGPT, Gemini, and even Alexa have been running laps around her. Apple Intelligence was supposed to fix this, but let's be honest. It's been underwhelming. So Apple did something bold. They went to the competition and said, "We need your best." And Gemini is their best. So what does a Gemini-powered Siri actually mean for you? Let's break down the superpowers your assistant is about to gain. First, Siri becomes genuinely conversational. No more robotic, scripted answers. You ask, "Hey Siri, why is the sky blue?" And instead of reading you a Wikipedia snippet, she explains it like a knowledgeable friend who actually understands physics. Gemini excels at world knowledge, history, science, current events, complex explanations. It can handle all of it with nuance and context. Imagine asking Siri about the implications of a news event, and she doesn't just tell you what happened. She helps you understand why it matters. But here's where it gets really interesting. The new Siri won't just answer questions. She'll tell stories. She'll provide emotional support. Need a bedtime story for your kid? Siri creates one on the spot. Feeling anxious? She can guide you through a breathing exercise with empathy, not just cold instructions. And that's just scratching the surface. Because the automation upgrades? Those are going to blow your mind. But before we get there, let me show you something most people are missing. Siri's about to become your actual personal assistant. We're talking booking flights, comparing hotel prices, creating detailed notes from voice memos, managing your calendar across time zones, drafting emails that sound like you wrote them. Right now, you can ask Siri to set a timer. Cool. The new Siri? You can say, "Plan a weekend trip to Miami under $800, find dog-friendly hotels and add it to my calendar." And she'll just do it. All of it. This is the kind of AI that learns your patterns. Morning routine, coffee preferences, work habits. The assistant doesn't just wait for commands anymore. It anticipates your needs. Now, Apple hasn't officially confirmed all of this yet, but the leaks are coming from the most reliable sources in tech. And according to those sources, we're looking at a major announcement this June at WWDC. Here's what insiders are saying we'll see. Siri with memory. Not just remembering what you said 5 seconds ago, but recalling conversations from weeks back. "Hey Siri, what was that restaurant my friend recommended last month?" And she'll know. App-based suggestions that actually make sense. Imagine Siri saying, "You usually order groceries on Sunday. Want me to add your usual items to the cart?" Without you asking. But there's a twist to all of this. And it's the most Apple move ever. Even though Google's Gemini is powering this entire transformation, you'll never see the Gemini logo. You'll never hear the word Gemini when you talk to Siri. Apple is doing what they do best, taking someone else's technology and making it feel seamlessly theirs. Just like they did with Google Maps back in the day, or with components from Samsung and Intel. To you, the user, it's just Siri. Better, smarter, more capable, but still your iPhone assistant. That's the Apple magic. So when does this futuristic Siri land in your pocket? Best estimates point to iOS 26.4 dropping sometime this spring. That means we're talking weeks or months, not years. And if you're on an iPhone 15 Pro or newer, you'll likely get the full experience. Older devices might get limited features, but Apple usually supports a few generations back. The initial rollout will probably be in beta first. Apple's going to want to test this extensively before pushing it to 1 billion devices. But once it's stable, this becomes the default experience. And think about the ripple effects. If Siri becomes this good, Google has to level up Assistant. Amazon has to upgrade Alexa. Microsoft's Copilot feels the pressure. We're about to see an AI arms race, and the winners? All of us. Let's zoom out for a second. Why does this actually matter beyond just cool new features? We're entering a phase where your phone isn't just a tool you use, it's a companion that understands you. The difference between asking a question and having a conversation, between getting an answer and getting help. Imagine a student asking Siri to explain calculus, and she breaks it down step by step until it clicks. A parent getting recipe suggestions based on what's in the fridge and their kids' allergies. A traveler navigating a foreign city with real-time, context-aware guidance. This is the future Apple's building. Not just smart, but genuinely useful. Not just responsive, but proactive. And the crazy part? This is just the beginning. If Gemini-powered Siri is the foundation, what gets built on top of it in iOS 27, 28, 29? We're talking about AI that doesn't just assist your life, it enhances it. So here's my question for you. If Siri could truly understand you, remember your conversations, handle complex tasks, and even provide emotional support, what's the first thing you'd use it for? A personal project, daily productivity, something you've always wished your phone could do? Drop your answer in the comments. I'm genuinely curious what people are most excited about. And if you want to stay ahead of every Apple announcement, every leak, every game-changing update, hit that subscribe button. We're covering the AI revolution as it happens. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.